y'all. Ray here with Second Chance Rising. You know, a few weeks ago we finished up a 3-part series on how to build your own studio desk. Well, I've done a couple modifications. I've added a little bit of gear, and I just wanted to share it with you in case you were interested. So, hey, let's get right into it. So yeah, a couple things here that we've got that I've added onto us. One is a couple pull-out drawers, like here. I actually keep a notepad there and keep actually a laptop there that I don't use for music. I got the center section that actually a small MIDI keyboard that goes on. I just don't have it on there right this second. Then I've got another one here, pulls out. Keep a note journal here where I keep notes, do some songwriting in that. Also just another writing surface, which makes that great. So I just bought those rails at Amazon, cut a couple more pieces of 3/4 inch plywood, install those and make that real handy. Now I think I had showed y'all the 2 drawers that were in here, but something else that I've added now is where I took the Mac off the top, the Mac Mini, just cleaned up the desktop a lot. And here you can kind of see that just pulls out. And I keep my Mac Mini on it. If you can see that in there, it's kind of dark. Got a USB hub where I use my flash cards and things like that if I'm doing videos. Got 3 separate hard drives that hook in back there. It's pretty easily accessible. Obviously, I don't have to get to it too much, and I can reach the button on the side of the Mac pretty easy, even from sitting on the chair. Now, depending on how much you follow the channel, I did an unboxing video just a few weeks ago, so some of y'all may have seen this. But I did have the Art MPA on this side, and I have replaced that with some of my first outboard gear that I've gotten. So I've got 2 worn WA-73s with EQ. So my intentions on that is to use it for kick and snare, but my main reason is to use that for my vocal chain. And I've also got a worn 2A. So really looking forward to that. Now, what I'm planning on doing is this is running into the first 10 WA-73, 1073, whatever you want to call those. You can just push this in, that insert button on this, which is nice, so you can bring the 2A in if you want to compress that signal going in, or if you want to keep that out of the chain, then just leave it out. So that makes it awful nice. I actually took an old session up, recorded a chorus, used a 2A in the worn 1073, and just with an NT1 Rode microphone, nothing really fancy. Rolled off low pass at 80, give a little bit of kick at 10. Man, the vocal sounded really, really good. So I can't wait to do some more recording with this outboard gear. It's the first outboard gear that I've really had other than the MPA. So something else that I picked up is the Pro VLA2 from Art, which is a stereo bus compressor. So my Sweetwater rep tells me that lots of good reviews on using these on the stereo bus or even the drum bus. So I can't wait to experiment with that. Now the way I have that ran into my interface is that I can bring that into the DAW and use that just like a plug-in, in and out. Studio One has a pipeline plug-in. So I can use it just like a plug-in, and I can print it if I like what I hear, and I don't have to commit to it if I don't want to. So that's pretty nice. Now on the other side of the desk, made a few modifications. Get that coffee out of the way. So I already had the MA2A. I had 2 of them. One of them, actually, the mid-side function stopped working. So I bought another one because I really liked it. I use that primarily on acoustics, doing the mid-side recording type technique. You can hear that on that song, I've Been Needing You. It's on our channel on the playlist. A lot of people love that acoustic sound on that, and that's how I achieved it. That was using a Taylor 614, ribbon mic and a condenser mic, using the mid-side function on that MPA2. So really like those. I didn't want to get rid of those. I also used a little bit on bass guitar, one of those. Got the Persona Central Station here. Got rid of the remote so it cleaned my desktop up. I don't have anything else on the desk. Then it's just a power strip up, power conditioner up there at the top. Let me show you what we got underneath on this side. So over here on this side, have a Presonus headphone amp, and then actually just a power strip. Now that looks like it might be hard to get to, but the way I've got this configured is I've got this going out of the board, aux sends just like you would do if you were in a live situation. So all those headphone separate amps go out to the band. I keep the volume on these at about 75%, so I can give them plenty of volume just working off the board, so I really don't ever have to go down here and turn any of these knobs. And then it's just the power strips, and basically all those have to be on other than one. I can just reach underneath there pretty easy and click, 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 click. So that's pretty much the studio desk build, and the way it's going to probably stay for a pretty good while. So got the MPA2s over here with the central station power strip. Interface board, control surface in the middle. Studio Live 32, it's been working out pretty well. 1073 Warns, the 2A for my vocal chain, stereo bus compressor I'm going to do some experimenting with, so it's turned out really nice. So I hope that's given you some ideas, and hey, leave me some hints and tips on some of that outboard gear if y'all have been using that for a while. It's my first dive in, other than those MPA2s that I've used the mid-side function on the acoustics before, so really excited on using those. I'm kind of out of space now unless I build a sidecar, which the whole purpose of building the desk was to kind of shrink and utilize less space, but kind of starting to get into some of this outboard gear now. I see some other pieces that I'd really love to have. Those distressors, boy, those look really nice. Love to have a pair of those. They're not cheap, but thank goodness I'm out of room right now, so I'm not too tempted to jump in on that. But hope you found this useful. Hey, if you did, please like and subscribe. Recommend this to your friends. Hey, we love you and God bless you, and thank you so much for your support. We'll see you next time.